Hey legends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving straight into my top 3 player props for Friday, November 14th. Let's get into these picks. First up, I'm looking into the Heat versus the Knicks matchup, and I am looking at Norman Powell to score over 23.5 points. Here is why. Powell main play types are spot-up shooting and transition plays. The Knicks give up the fourth most amount of points to spot-up shooters and the 10th most amount of points to transition plays. Not only that, the Knicks give up the ninth most amount of three-pointers. This is where Powell scores 41% of his points from. On top of all that, we've got a high projected game total and relatively soft defense against shooting guards. The combination of defensive weaknesses and the high game total is why I'm taking over 23.5 points. Now, the second pick I'm looking at is between the Wolves and the Kings, and the player I'm looking at is Rudy Gobert to go over 10.5 rebounds. Here is why. The Kings give up the 11th most rebounds overall in the league and ranks 5th worst in terms of defensive boards allowed. Even more importantly, the Kings are giving up the 3rd most rebounds to centers in recent games, so the matchup couldn't be better for an elite rebounder like Gobert. The Kings also play at the 6th fastest rate, so I'm expecting more rebound chances for Gobert. The combination of pace and the soft matchup, I'm going Gobert over 10.5 rebounds today. Now with the third and final pick, I am looking into the Clippers versus the Mavericks game, and I'm going with Ivica Zubac to go over 16.5 points. Here is why. Zubac has a very soft matchup today. The Mavericks give up the 5th most amount of points in the paint and 7th most amount of points to centers. Not only that, Zubac scores his points from post-up and putbacks. The Mavericks give up the 13th most amount of points to post-ups and the 3rd most amount of points to putbacks. The Mavs also play at the 5th highest rate, giving Zubac plenty more opportunities to score. The combination of pace, defensive weaknesses, and the soft matchup, I'm going with Zubac to go over 16.5 points. All right, legends, that wraps up my top 3 NBA player props for today's games. We've got Norman Powell over 23.5 points against the Knicks, Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds against the Kings, and finally, Ivica Zubac over 16.5 points against the Mavericks. If you're rolling with any or all of these picks, smash that like button, subscribe for daily bets, and drop your thoughts down below. Which player prop are you most confident in? Let me know. As always, good luck with all of your bets today, and I'll catch you in the next video.